Inni, the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art in South Korea saw a record high number of foreign visitors last year. Could you tell us more?
Yes, of course. So the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art in South Korea, or we can call it the MMCA, has been seeing a steady rise in the number of international visitors, reaching a record high last year. And so it even surpassed the pre-COVID-19 pandemic levels. So for further insight on this trend, I went to the museum, spoke with foreign visitors, and also had a discussion with staff about the future of the Korean art industry. Let's all take a closer look. Amid increasing global interest in Korean art, the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art achieved a milestone in 2024, welcoming more than 220,000 foreign visitors. The record number of visitors was also driven in part by the increasing influx of international tourists to South Korea. The figure is a 6% increase compared to 2023 and a 36% rise compared to 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2024, the highest number of international visitors came from the US, accounting for around 27% of the total, followed by European countries at over 26%, China with nearly 20%, and then Japan and Southeast Asia. Let's hear what foreign visitors have to say about Korean arts and culture and what particularly impressed them.
We have a friend where we come from in the United States who is Korean and is an artist, a very successful artist, and she recommended specifically that we come here, and I think we like it very much.
I was very surprised actually by the cost. It's very affordable and very accessible to everyone, which I think is a really positive thing and very different from the States. Museums can be very expensive and very costly.
One of the standout exhibitions from last year, Back to the Future, at the Seoul branch, attracted 50,000 international visitors, showcasing contemporary Korean art and works collected from 2018 to 2022.
I came here also to experiment the Korean country in general, but also since I'm also working for a gallery, the idea for me was to look closer at what we could do with Korean art, what kind of collaboration we could do with the gallery that I'm working for.
The MMCA is also expanding internationally and plans more overseas exhibitions to showcase Korea's rich culture.
Last year, the museum held exhibitions in the United States and Taiwan, and this year it will expand further with exhibitions in Singapore, China, Japan, and Italy. The MMCA anticipates continued growth in its international presence in the years to come.
The increase in foreign visitors is also being attributed to efforts to enhance services for international audiences. Last February, the museum launched an English language newsletter and produced short-form content with English narration and subtitles. The museum also introduced Welcome to MMCA, an educational program for foreign residents, and established a foreign supporter program offering personalized services through social media in 20 languages. The English language newsletter will soon introduce a new section, in-depth interviews with Korean artists, to provide a closer look at Korean creators. Set to launch in March, this new content aims to bring Korean artists closer to a global audience.
It is really great to see Korean art steadily growing. Now, Inni, in your report, you mentioned the 4 branches of the museum here in the country. Could you introduce them to us?
Yes, so there are 4 branches across the country that are all definitely worth visiting. So the first one, which is the one I've been to, is the Seoul branch, and it's located in the heart of Seoul in Jongno-gu district, and it's known for its dynamic exhibitions and educational programs. There's one more branch located in Seoul in the historic Deoksugung Palace, which is also in the center of the city. And the third one is located in Gwacheon City, Gyeonggi-do Province, which is just outside of Seoul. And the last but not least is the Cheongju City branch, which of course also focuses on variety of exhibition and is also surrounded by beautiful nature of landscapes. And each of these locations offers a distinctive experience of Korean contemporary art. So depending on your interest and travel plans, you're sure to find a great exhibition to explore.
So 4 different places. It's wonderful that, visitors can visit those regions and also enjoy the museum as well. Now the new year has begun. Is there any, exhibitions that we could look forward to?
Yeah, so actually starting in May, the MMCA's Seoul and Gwacheon branches will be holding a permanent exhibition, and big part of the exhibition will include a major showcase of the Igoni collection. Igoni collection consists over 1,000 artworks and cultural artifacts that were donated to the nation by Samsung's former chairman Igoni's family after his passing in 2020. And so the Igoni collection is the largest cultural donation in the country's history, and sometimes it has been called the donation of the century, due to its immense historical and artistic value. And there's another good news, which is this collection for the first time will be exhibited in the United States starting in November.
Oh, so for those in the U.S., including Korean residents who are living there, this will be a great opportunity to really delve into these masterworks. So thank you very much, Inni, for sharing this coverage.
Thank you, Inni.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.